So, Dashakam 29, we saw finally Samudra Matharam is done, Lakshmi Swayamvaram is done, Mohini Avataram, all that is done. Finally, now Dashakam 30 onwards, Vamana Avataram starts. Shakrena Samyati Hatopi. Now, here, what happened is, as per the story goes, it seems Shakrena Samyati Hataha. Now, as we saw in Dashakam 29, towards the end, there was a war between the Devas and the Asuras, wherein it seems that towards the end of the battle, though the Asuras had actually won over the Devas what they did was Indra towards the end of the war he had killed Bali, it seems, Mahabali. Now here a controversy can come in because Mahabali is one of the Ashtacharanjeevis, Saptacharanjeevis including Markandeya Ashta. Secondly, he had a boon from the Lord that being the descendant of Prahlada, nobody can kill you. Then how come here Bali was killed? So there is a reference wherein maybe you can consider as killed or defeated. But here, as per Narayaneeyam Srimad Bhagavatam, the story goes that Mahabali was killed by Indra in the war, but his body, he was revived by Shukracharya, the guru of the Asuras. And it seems that later he did a sacrifice. The sacrifice was called Vishwajita sacrifice. So Mahabali did this sacrifice after he revived, he got back his life, and that's when he emerged strong. But the thing was, here, Bhattacharya himself highlights Davachakra Mukhad Abhitaha. Being the descendant of Prahlada, he was not at all afraid of anything. Chakrabhitaha, not even of your Sudarshana Chakra, O Lord, because Mahabali, in the case of Mahabali, what happened is he was very much proud. That's when he felt that he had the power of all the three worlds. So that's what the Lord had punished him by bringing down his pride down. So this was like a lesson for him. He did not end up killing him because he had promised Prahlada that any of your descendants, Prahlada, Virochana, Mahabali, and so on, none of them would be killed. Second, Mahabali was also made the king of Sutala Loka, one of the lokas in hell. Okay, so Naraka. All this was done, but between this war that took place, Devas and Asuras, Mahabali was killed. Shukracharya got back his life as per the story and the conditions that were set that Mahabali cannot be killed as such. Later, Mahabali did a sacrifice, he increased his strength also. And that's how it seems that there came a time wherein Mahabali had a control over all the three worlds and the Devas had to move about here and there. They were very much afraid. That's when Aditi Devi, Pura Putrarti Darshana Vashat Aditirvishana, verse 2, Dashakam 30. Aditi, the mother of gods, she became worried, or she felt very sad looking at the condition of her sons, the Devas. They were running here and there in fear. She went to her husband Kashyapa and told Kashyapa that what should be done now. I cannot see my sons running here and there. That's when she was told to do the Payo Vratakyam, Payo Vrata Vrata. And she did it for 12 days with full devotion. Finally, what happened is Bhamana Bhagavan, it seems that the Lord appeared in front of her with four arms. Tasya Vadau Tvayinilina, with blue color complexion, that is Neela Megha, as we say. Blue color Lord came in front of her. She was bowing down and she requested, you, in fact, the Lord told that I will be born as your son. And finally told that I will meet you in secret also, the Lord said. And that's how the birth of Vamana Bhagavan took place. Finally, at that time, what happened is, now if a birth has to take place, there has to be a proper means, right? So therefore, the Lord merged himself in the body of Kashyapa, and through Kashyapa's seed, it entered Aditi's womb, and that's how a divine child was born with the marks of Vishnu. What was Prakata Vaishnava Devya Rupam, verse number 4. And that's when it was born, Dvadashi Shravana Punya Dine Bhavantam, on the auspicious tithi of Dvadashi, Nakshatra was Shravana Nakshatra. Finally, what happened is all the Devas were very happy. They started showering flowers on Kashyapa's ashrama, and the parent, that is Aditi Kashyapa, were also praising the Lord that the divine Lord himself has been born to us in the form of Vamana. And now here Vamana, Paturupam, Patutamam, Vaturupamadha, small divine form of a brahmachari the Lord had taken. Finally, what happened is Kashyapa, Kashyapa Prajapati, what he did was he did the Yajnopavita Samskara. He gave the staff, that is, which is usually given to brahmacharis, the deer skin, beads, mala, and so on. And after doing all this, worship was done. Wherein, after taking all these things, Vamana Bhagavan went to the house of Bali, where Ashwamedha sacrifice was being done by Bali. So Vamana decided to go there. And that's when what happened. Now, whenever a sacrifice is done, even today also, whenever we do some pujas also, we invite priests to our houses, right? So similarly, or maybe brahmacharis and so on. So similarly, Vamana Bhagavan also goes there to the house of Bali. Now, as he was moving, it seems that गात्रेण भावि महिमोचित गौरवं व्यावृण्वतेव धरणीम्. Entire earth was shaking, it seems, by the weight of Vamana. This itself showing that this is not a small child or so, it's a manifestation of the Lord itself. And it seems that the Lord was carrying an umbrella. You see, Vamana Bhagavan always has an umbrella in hand. The umbrella is significant. But it seems that the umbrella and the staff which Vamana Bhagavan holds. Umbrella is to be safe from all opponents who are there, and the staff is to kill asuras also who come in the way. So that is the significance of the staff and the umbrella. Further, what happens is on the banks of the Narmada river, finally, Tam Narmadottara Tate, he reached the venue of the Ashwamedha sacrifice, and Shukracharya, everyone was amazed looking at Vamana. They were thinking, who is it? Bhaswan Kimesha Dahanastu Sanat Kumaro Yogi no Koyamiti Shukra Mukhaisha Shanke. They all started doubting, who is this? Is it the sun itself who has come? Is it Agni Bhagavan? Is it the one of the Sanat Kumaras? Who it is? All the Shukracharya and all the Asuras had a doubt amongst themselves. That's when further what happened is, finally, Bhrigu and all other sages were also present there. Immediately they came and they fell at the feet of the Lord. And Asura Mahabali also came to receive Vamana, and he washed the feet of Vamana, everything, all the hospitality was done. Finally, the son of Diti was Mahabali. It seems that, so Bhattatri in the last verse he says, Prahlada Vamshajataya. Bali, who was born in the Vamsha of Prahlada, he was also very much happy and blessed to get your darshana. He had his faith in you. He had done a lot of service to you. Sacrifices being done. The water which he had used to wash your feet, he had sprinkled it over his head. And this water that is there, even Shiva also applies this water. Just as we also, if some water or so like a tirtha prasadam, we either consume it or you splash it, sprinkle it over your head and so on. So, Bhattatri says, all this is done by even this Asura Mahabali. He has also been given the Sadbuddhi to do all this. Then please, O Lord of Guruvayur, you please protect me. Sattvam Vivo Guru Puralaya Palayethaha. Yeah. So even Mahabali was also very, very auspicious to get this holy feet, holy water from your feet that is there as prasada. Similarly, O Lord, I am singing His glories. Kindly ensure that you free me also from all kinds of troubles. Could everyone follow till here? Yes. What you're saying, Shri Priya? All kinds of opponents or any opponent, any opponents. Yeah. So usually umbrella you see it is to protect us from the sun, rain and so on. So from external opponents, external army, enemies, if anything is there, the Lord carries that. Sanjeev ji, tell. Narakasura was killed by Krishna, not Bali. Mahabali. Yes, yes, it is the same. Yeah, yeah, that same. Correct. Okay, next Dashakam 31 also we look. It's a continuation of Vamana Avatara. Pitya Daityastavatanu. Now Asura had, Mahabali had worshipped Vamana and so on. Now Mahabali was very happy that Vamana had come, and he said with folded hands, what do you want? Kimte samabhilashitam. Said, what do you desire? You please tell me. You want wealth, you want food, you want house, you want land or anything. I'll give everything. This itself shows the pride of Mahabali. So now hearing these words, they were all full of karuna. Now here the Lord himself agrees. Bhattatri highlights that. Tamakshena baligiram. Tamakshena baligiram. Tam Tamikshana Baligira Upakarna Karunyapurnaha. Though Bali asked all these words, still it was Karunyapurnaha. It was full of compassion. There was no, you can say like someone very arrogantly also Mahabali did not speak, but there was pride, saying that I have everything under me. So whatever you want, I will give you. But he forgot, but he did not know that the one who has given him everything is standing in front of him. Right? So Mahabali, Vamana Bhagavan thought that everything is okay, but I have to bring down the pride of Mahabali. So he said that Vamana Bhagavan said, I don't want anything. What I want is wherever I keep my feet, 3 steps I will keep, that you have to give it to me. Um, all of them, they were a bit shocked. They said, how come this is there, what to do, and so on. But how foolishly this Brahmin is asking that too. This is a Vamana Rupaha. So his feet are also so small, where he'll keep that small piece of land or so. What will he get out of that? Everyone was surprised. But now what happened is, and here again, Mahabali again was being proud. Verse number 4, verse number 3. Vishvesham mam tripadamiha kim yachase badishastvam. He tells Vamana that I am the lord of the 3 worlds and you are just asking me 3 pieces of land, 3 steps of land. It is so, you can say, so surprising. You ask me the entire earth, I'll give that to you. This was the pride of Mahabali. Because of this pride, it seems that even 3 steps of land also he could not give. And that's when later Vamana puts down his pride. Now, here the Lord Himself says that Bali, Asau, last line that is there, Bandam Chasa, Vagamadadadar, Hopigadho, Pashanchai. Bali was not evil also. Through his own efforts, he had become the Lord of the 3 worlds. Obviously, when all of us also we get something more or we succeed more in life, automatically pride comes in, no doubt about it. But we should know to have a control. Right? We should be definitely proud of our achievements, but if it goes, you can say, overboard, then it's going to affect us. So Bali, he did not actually deserve all this, which the way Vamana was speaking to him, but because he was showing his pride, at that time the Lord immediately said that to free himself or to bring down his pride, definitely this action has to be done. So what he does is, one, Bali, it seems that when this was being done, that I know, but still Vamana said, no, no, earth and everything. Bali, Mahabali said that I'll give you the entire earth if you want. Don't just ask for 3 steps. At that time, Vamana Bhagavan said, no, first you give me this. If later I want something, I'll ask you. Right? That, and now here, a very important statement Vamana he makes. He says that if you give me 3 pieces of land, I'll be satisfied. A person who's not satisfied with little what he has will never be satisfied even if he has the entire world. So the thing is, usually this is in the case of everyone, right? You have little, obviously you know I want more. Till we get that the next thing. Today I have one house, tomorrow I want two more houses. I get those 2 more houses, I want 4 more houses. So desire keeps building in, it is never going to stop. This is a statement which Vamana makes. So he says that this 3 pieces of land you give me, then let's see further. Now here Shukracharya had a doubt, saying that this Bhagavan who has come, this Vamana who has come, it's not a normal Brahmin also, it is Lord Vishnu himself. So Shukracharya immediately what he does is he goes and tells Vamana that he goes and tells Mahabali that don't do this. This is not a normal Brahmin also. He's Lord Hari himself who has come. Hari ayam miti vyaktameva Mama deyam, don't give. Hari rayam iti vyaktameva babhashe. This is Lord Hari only who has come, don't give him anything. But still, Bali said that if the Lord himself has come begging for something, asking for something, I'll be more than happy to give. So therefore, now here what happened is, listening to this, Shukracharya gets very much angry. Another name for Shukracharya, Kavyaha. Kavya Shaptap Idaitya. And he said that Kavya, that is Shukracharya, he got very angry on Mahabali. He ended up cursing him. Now here, the thing, he ended up cursing him, saying that your downfall is going to happen, this and that. Anyway, Bali's downfall is going to happen. So here, okay, people have joined for the night class, yesterday's class. Just hold on for 2 minutes. I'm just telling about the Vamana Avatara Dashakam 31 meaning. Okay, so here what happened is, here a very important lesson is conveyed, saying that how much ever you do in life, if you don't follow one's guru, it is going to bring about your downfall. The Lord is also on one side. The guru intervenes in between. Shukracharya tells Mahabali, don't do that. It is Lord Hari only. It will bring about your downfall. Disobeying one's guru will never bring us near to God. So this is the importance of Guru Mahima, also is highlighted in Vamanavataram. So disobeying one's guru, not following one's guru, It will never ever bring us close to God. This itself is highlighted by Mahabali's behavior. That is, Shukracharya gets very angry. Now, next what happened is Mahabali ended up agreed that I'll give you everything. And now Vamana's form that was there, it kept on increasing. Divya Rupam Tavatatida Pashyatam Vishwabhajam. Vamana kept on increasing his form till he reached the top, that is to the heavens, more than that, till wherever his height could go, he kept on going. And it seems that Satyaloka Brahma, he reached the Satyaloka, and the foot, the Brahma there, it seems, now, in fact, till in fact it is said that in Satyaloka or in Brahmaloka, he still from Satyaloka he still proceeded up towards Vaikuntham. He reached Vaikuntham. While he reached Vaikuntham, his feet were there in Satyaloka, it seems. Brahma washed the feet of Vamana Bhagwan in Satyaloka. That water became nothing but Akasha Ganga, which ended up purifying all three worlds, from where later you have Ganga also that is come down. And on this occasion, what happened is Jambavan. I told you Jambavan is a part of Vamanavataram, Ramavataram, Krishna Avatar. Great devotee Jambavan, the Manasaputra of Brahma, started dancing in joy, saying, Jambavan, Bhaktishali, saying that the Lord himself has come to Brahmaloka, his feet have come here. Now, again, what happened is, again, the Asuras and Devas, they started fighting with each other. Now, Bali told that now while all this was happening, Bali and Vamana both had their conversation, their dialogue. Vamana was increasing in size. Side by Asuras and Devas, they was continuing fighting with each other. Now Bali was a king of Asuras. So he told the Asuras, please stop fighting. The Lord himself has come in front of us. And all the victory that we have got till now, everything is going to be washed off. That's when all the Asuras were advised to go to Patal Loka. All of them went to Patal Loka. Finally, what happened is Garuda, he came down. Garuda, the attendant of the Lord, came down and he tied Bali with ropes, it seems. And Bali requested. Now, one foot had been kept on Bhulokam, another foot had been kept on Satyalokam, where Akash Ganga, Brahma had done oblations. Where to keep the third foot? Three steps, right? Bali bowed down. That's when Garuda had actually tied him. That is meaning bowing down. And he said, the Lord Vamana asked Bali loudly, show me where I have to keep my third step. You are Lord of the three worlds, right? Now you tell me what to do. You have been praising so much. You are being so proud of your achievements. Now you tell me. Without hesitating any longer, Bali gave that you please place your feet on my head. And that's how you measure the third step. Prahlada himself appeared at this time. Prahladastvam swayamupagataf manayan astavitvam. Verse number 9, Dashakam 31. And praised the Lord, it seems. So Prahlada Stuti also takes place during this instance of Mahabali. Last verse, Dashakam 31. Finally, Bhattatri comes to a conclusion that in order, so Vamana, that is Vamana tells Bali that all this was done to bring down your pride. You are blessed. You have done many good things also. That's why you are blessed. You will rule your region, Sutala Lokaha. Loke te astu, meaning that is your Loka, Sutala Loka, which will be superior even to Swarga, even to heaven. Later in the next Manvantaram, you will become Indra. I told you Indra is a Padavi, king of gods. You will attain the Indra Padavi, and thus you will come and attain me. Thus Bali was blessed, and all the priests also had come, they are blessed. Finally, Bhattatri concludes, Pahivatala. This is how you are blessed, Mahabali. Please bless me also, O Lord of Guruvayur, this way. Yeah. Okay. With this, Dashakam 31 comes to an end. Krishnavani ji, you chant Arati. Then the morning people you can leave.